Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Rise and shine. It is a late start on a Saturday morning. The Vienna Vikings at the Fehervar Enthroners. That is the deal today. So awesome stuff. Let's go. We got the horizontal side going, the vertical side. The 8-1 Vikings. 8-1 Vikings, the best team in the league. Right now they are in the playoff spot. They have a bye at the moment with another 2 weeks to go after this. Because we have the bye week next week, week 12. Every team is off. And then we have week 13 and 14. So Vikings are in the bye spot, but that's not official yet. It's pretty much, I think they're locked up in the playoffs. They should be. The Enthroners are terrible. One of the worst three teams in the league. One of the three winless teams in the league at 0-9. So we got an 0-9 Enthroners against 8-1 Vikings. Not pretty. I mean, at least the Enthroners are home. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. But out of the three worst teams, out of the three winless teams, they are the best of the bunch. They do score the most points. So they're better than the Centurions and the Mercenaries. But that is not saying much at all. They're going through the national anthems. That is the deal. Yeah, so it should be a Vikings blowout. There wasn't another game on. There's another game coming on in 2 hours and 3 hours. So I wanted to cover more and more football. This should be a blowout. The Vikings should win by like 30 or more. But we cover the European League of Football. We cover this. We are a huge football channel. We're going to watch anyway on this morning. We're going to enjoy. We're going to watch the Vikings and a possible MVP, Ben Holmes, the quarterback. So it's like between him, Russell Tabor on the Ravens, and then we also have Jadrian Clark on our Nordic Storm. No big deal. So we'll see how they do, but I mean, what he does against the Enthroners today, unless he has a bad performance, it doesn't really matter because the Enthroners are so bad. But we'll see. We'll see what the Enthroners can do. I don't think any of those bottom three teams, like I said, the Centurions, Mercenaries, and Enthroners, I don't think they win a game this season. Crazy. They're not playing each other. No team is going to be forced to win. So, but we'll see. The Vikings need this. It should be a freebie win to help solidify their bye week, which is huge because only 6 teams out of 16 make the playoffs, and 2 of them get the bye. So right now it's the Vikings in a bye spot and the Storm in a bye spot, which is huge. Huge, huge, huge. And then you got the 2 other division winners and 2 wild cards. So that's a quick little recap. But the Vikings and Ben Holmes should slice and dice the Enthroners. Should be amazing. Mayer should have a touchdown. Horn to Ray. Yeah. Pyarnin can probably have a touchdown too. That's at least 4 right there. Ben Holmes, my guess, throws a minimum of 4 touchdown passes. So, yeah. So we'll see. We shall see. We're going to watch anyway. The national anthems are done. They're going to do the coin toss in a moment. And then they'll be getting kickoff in about 3 minutes or so. Let's check to see who popped on in. We got Giants fan, the true Raider. Robert is here. Nice, nice, nice. The early risers, even though it's not super early. It is 11 o'clock on the East Coast, 9 o'clock for me. I set up the streams incorrectly this morning. I messed up with the time, with the conversions. Things with AI must have messed up the time, and then I saw 2 different times, and I didn't get it right. What are you going to do? We fixed it before, and we're rock and rolling today. We got a triple header. So we have the 11 o'clock Eastern time right now. We have the 2 o'clock Eastern time, which is the Bravos and the Raiders next. Yep, Bravos and Raiders next. Right after this, I have the redirect set up, so you guys will switch right over to that bad boy. And then we got the CFL tonight, the Canadian Football League, the Toronto Argonauts versus the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. So triple header today, but we have 2 now. We got a little bit of a break, and then we go Argos and Bombers tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. What up, District Nation? What's going on? How we doing tonight? How we doing this morning? We're doing good. I was able to sleep in. I had my coffee already. I woke up early, ready for the game, and then I was trying to take a nap, but couldn't fall back asleep. So I was just chilling, checking out other streamers before. Man, oh man. Good morning, PAS. Pure to the adrenaline, to the sports. What's going on, gentlemen? We got some fellow streamers in the house, nice and somewhat early. I keep thinking it's super early, but it's not that early on a Saturday morning. So get up. Hopefully you watch your cartoons already, because it's game time in a moment. It is game time. When it's game time, it's pain time. We don't get many subscribers or viewers for the European League of Football, but we're going to do it anyway. The CFL more than makes up for it, and hopefully going into NFL preseason and the third season to be covering the NFL, hopefully get a nice boost from the algorithm and keep on cruising. And I'll cover more college, hopefully at least one college football game a week to try to break into that as well. You know it, I don't get too much of a chance to do it because usually I'm on later than you, pure gentlemen. But if you're on late, just remind me because usually there's not many people on that late for me to send my guys over to. I helped out PT last week with his little home shopping network show, so that was nice to send it over to him because he was on late. But otherwise, not many streamers on, usually when I'm done streaming. Right now I got back-to-back streams with the European League of Football, so I got redirects there. But when I'm done tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, whoever's out there and streaming at 10 o'clock Eastern, I'll go and find somebody to redirect to. You haven't watched the main movie, The Fantastic Four? Me neither. I haven't watched that. I haven't watched many Marvel movies or DC movies or anything in a long time. It's been a while. The Hawkins in the building. What's going on? Make sure you guys go and check out Pure Drone Sports. Subscribe to his channel. He's a Mets streamer. Does all that is baseball and mixes in other games as well when the Mets are off. Then we'll go and stream the Jets, Flyers, and St. John's basketball. So join the party over there. And I think... You do Penn State. Penn State College. I was thinking Notre Dame. Well, it's not Notre Dame. Penn State. All right, just about kickoff time. Cue the music. Let's go. Saturday morning football. Bang. Bang. And bouncy, bouncy, bouncy on the kick. The Vikings have it in their whites on the return. Not much of a return there. And the Enthroners in their navy blue and bronze. So the Vikings with a Viking-style helmet, of course, with the horn in purple. But Vikings in the white and purple. Enthroners in the navy blue and bronze. What up, Dance Studio? What's happening? Welcome in. All right, Vikings going right to left at their own 20-yard line. Welcome in, Rhino Nation. Welcome in. Let's go. Tuck the puppy here. I love it. For the in-town scoreboard update. Throws it down low, hits his man, and wrestled out of bounds to the 29. Horn on the catch. Second and uno. He is Mr. American, not the real American. That is the Hulk Hogan. But Horn is American. He is a beast. He is having a mighty fine season and helping the Vikings to an 8-1 record. The Holmes to Horn combo. Penn State games this year. Yep, I'm going to be covering a whole bunch of random games that fit into my schedule, Johnny, because my football schedule is crazy. And Holmes going deep, drops it in there, in between the coverage, to the house. Can't catch him, can't stop him. Dunzo. Boom! Yannick Meyer splits the defense. The two safeties can't converge on him. Makes the play, drops it in there. Tries to get a little tackle around the ankles. No can do. Meyer to the house, and the destruction has begun. Vikings of Vienna slicing and dicing them. It only takes 2 plays. And the game is over. I'll be back in 3 hours, people. Thanks for coming out. I'll stick it out. But, yeah. The Vikings already up 6-0. Extra point will make this 7. But that was exciting. So easy. Too easy. Extra points. Oh, no good. Oh, so that's one of the miscues of the day. Remember that, because they're not going to make many mistakes. But that is one of them. No good on the extra point. Wide rights. Ooh, that was close to over the uprights. That was like right over the uprights. Incomplete. Wide right. No good. 6-0 Vikings. Bam. Go Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vienna Vikings there, Dance Studio. Argos win as a big dog. I mean, it is upset central. Well, the Stamps lost the other night. The Elks played good for 1 quarter, and then they were nosedive. Argos upsetting the Blue Bombers. I don't see it. I didn't see the Alouettes winning, but that had a chance, and they did win. The Elks, no. The Argos against the Blue Bombers? Holy crap. I mean, there's a slim chance, but geez Louise. Arbuckle? In this offense, no running game. Defense is suspect. It's bad news for the Argos. They are crumbling hardcore. They want to hang out with the Elks at the bottom of the league. Kickoff, bouncy to the 15, scooped up to the 20, 25, and out to the 30, 35 down the sideline, up top, close to the 40-yard line. Close to the 40. That was John Cole on the return from the Enthroners. 6-0. Bang. Tuck the puppy, dropping the axe for the Vikings and the crown for the Enthroners. Johnny, let us know what time and what you were streaming tonight. Let us know in the chats. And same thing for the District Nation. What are you streaming and what time? Let the people know. The few people that are here, but it's okay. You can let them know. Anyway, not much of a crowd out there. And thrown it deep into coverage, overthrown by about 6 yards. Not a good pass. Going to Cole. Can't make the play. Overthrown. He doesn't even have a name on the back of his 26 jersey. Womp. Am I rooting for any team? I guess the Enthroners, which would help the Storm out, but it's not going to happen. These teams are so far apart. It's worse than the Riders and the Elks, how far apart they are. We're talking about, one of the best teams in the NFL versus one of the worst. That's what's happening right here. It's going to be bad. And intercept. Oh, he dropped it. Should have been picked off. Incomplete. Oh, that was sad. It's like, oh my God. It's just so bad. They're not even on the same level. They shouldn't even be in the same league together. The Nationals and the Twins, 7 o'clock Eastern Time for District Nation, covering all that is the Nationals. Good stuff, District Nation. Good stuff. Dennis almost had that pick. Should have had it. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Enthroners. Let's see if they can even get some yards. Who knows? Subpar. The Enthroners. Oh, we got a first down on the screen pass. Could be Gods. Oh, he's taken down at the 11 from behind. Almost gets a touchdown by Horn. Unbelievable. Just outside the 10. On the screen pass. Wow. The biggest play for the Enthroners. They will score a little bit of points. This team can do a little bit of damage. Not much. But they can do a little bit. A little. What is that? We need that to stay going. There it is. Okay. Man, oh man. So they're at the 12-yard line, left to right. And a flag before the play. Too many men on the field, you idiots. And District Nation has minor league party tomorrow. He's got a lot of games tomorrow. 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock. The Red Wings game. Fred's Nats game 2. District Nation starting the grind. The weekend grind. You got to go all Rhino on the weekend. 3 streams on Saturday, 3 streams on Sunday. It gets pretty wild. It's insane. And hands it off up the middle. And there's a flag on the play again as he runs for about 2 to the 15. Let me get the stats going. Let's see if they're up there yet. Illegal formation. Back him up again. Back-to-back penalties. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, they don't even have the box score ready on the website. Not even ready. All right. What up, Steve? Happy morning. Happy Saturday morning. All right, from the 22 after the penalty. Oh, they don't even have the down distance or time on the screen again. They are crumbling. And throwing it down low. Oh, off the extended hand, incomplete. Man, Cole can't make the catch for the touchdown. It's all Cole all day, apparently. Watch this game be a nail-biter to the end. That would be something. Man, I couldn't believe that the Elks were hanging in there. I couldn't believe the Alouettes hung in there and won. This would be way worse if the Enthroners keep it close. We're talking about 30 points difference, is my opinion, how far apart these teams are. But it'd be nice to see the Enthroners hang in there. They're winless, so beat one of the best teams in the league. Throws it up top to the 19, tackled right away. And it'll be 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It was Nandor Toth. Toth on the catch for 3. Toth. They have so many of these air horns that just drive me crazy. And Stephen, New Hampshire took the Elks with +10 and hit on that bad boy. Good stuff for you. Good stuff. All right, 3rd and 7. There we go. Now they got the time and the down and distance up there. In the shotgun pressure. Screen pass coming. And gobbled up back to the 24-yard line. Lose about 5 there by Cole. Womp womp. Will they go for a field goal? Zoinks, zoinks, zoinks. What's up, Ramsey? What's going on, Premium? Premium package for you, sir. See ya. The Ramsey joining on the vertical side. And here we go. Snap, hold, kick from the 30. It's a decent kick. And he's got it. Shockingly, the Enthroners nail a field goal. What's up? There it is. All right, 3 points on the board. Cutting the lead for the Vikings to 3-6-3 here in the first. All right, so they're getting some points. Not bad for a first drive for the Enthroners. Let's see if they have the stats ready, because they are way behind. They should be ahead. They're way ahead in time, but they're back in time on all of everything else. Yeah, they don't even have the play-by-play going. Nothing working. Yeah, it's not going. No stats available. Oh, silly websites. The Centurions versus the Musketeers, that should be a smashing. Still not ready. I mean, we're about 4 minutes in, and they are behind on the box score. Behind on the box. Another flag on the play. Yellow laundry out there. And it was out of bounds kick. I couldn't even see it. Couldn't even see it. So the Enthroners get a field goal, but then they kick it out of bounds. So great field position for the Vikings. For the Vikings. 20 likes. Let's go. What's up? 20 likes to start the game. Some people don't even get 20 likes in a regular stream, but this is e.l.f. I get nobody in here. And screen pass up top, trying to break a tackle, still going. Gets back to the line of scrimmage at the 40. So 2nd and 10. Horn on the catch and no run. Let me see. I don't think it's... I don't have anything going. Oh, so that's right. I got to keep refreshing the page, and this page is still... Yeah, they don't have anything going on their websites. I'm gonna have to fix that in a second. This is a disaster for the Vikings. As it's 6-3, the website's not going. And Bayardinen only gets a couple, so it'll be 3rd and 8. I gotta fix the scoreboard, but they don't have anything going. They don't have it going. So they're still sleeping out there in Vienna. Fehérvár. Yeah, so it's 6-3. I'm going to have to put something on manually because the website's not working. The e.l.f. website not working. Holmes on the run. Hits his man. First down. Just past the 50. 9 yards of the reception there by Horn. Bang. All right. So, website is out of commission, apparently. I just keep hoping that something's going to change, but it's not. Alright, I'm going to have to put the score up there manually. What a disaster. Disaster! Alright. Where's my football? Well, I got the football. I got to set something up, though. Shotgun, rolling out to the right, Holmes, and gets to about the 42 for an 8-yard scramble. I'll just give the score manually because I don't want to keep changing. It's annoying that you got to keep refreshing, but last week it was bad enough with the website where I had to keep refreshing. Now it doesn't even work. Now they got nothing up there. They got nothing. Nothing. So it's 6-3 Vikings. Here in the first, 7 minutes in. 8 minutes left in the first period / quarter. In the shotgun for the Vikings. Holmes takes the snap. And he's got all day to pass. Sitting back there. Checks it down over the middle to the 36-yard line. First down. Bayardinen. That guy's name drives me crazy. Drives me flipping crazy. Alright, I will get the football out. We will get the football out. Rocking and rolling. Halfway through the first. Hopefully they fix their website soon. But it's doubtful. Alright. And hands it off down low. And gets to the 31. 6 yards on the carry. Bayardinen. No, that wasn't Bayardinen. That was Wigan to Vegan. Wagon. Vegan. Wigan to Vegan. All right, Holmes and the Vikings driving on down. This is what they do. This is what they do. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's got time. Hits his man. Beer bomber down the sideline. Little stiff arm to the face. Out of bounds at the 15. Another one. Beer Bombers' first catch of the day, but another first down for the Vikings inside the danger zone. and ready to put the shellacking on the Enthroners. Nice little stiff arm. Beer Bomber wants a face mask, doesn't get it. Because he stiff armed the other guy in the face. Right in the face. Right in the face. Six left in the first. It's 6-3 Vikings. I'll say it manually since it's not working. Runs it down low. Gets to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the run by the Vegan. Touchdown coming for the Vikings. Get ready. Get ready. I say get ready. Come on, get ready. Oh, they get an extra offensive lineman ready to go and eligible. Number 53. It seems like he's on the right side of the line. 2 wide, shotgun, running back to the left. Holmes. 2nd and 2. Going to the end zone. Overthrows Beer Bomber. Double covered and out of bounds. Out of the side of the end zone. You love holding the football when watching the Packers and the Clemson Tigers. I'm hearing good thing about the Tigers this year. How do you feel about your Clemson team? I didn't do my college deep dive yet, but that's what I'm hearing. Clemson on the rise. Shotgun. Running back to his right and hands it off down low, driving, grinding all the way to the 2. 1st and goal. Got him. And Pyrainen on the carry. So 1st and goal for the Vikings. Ready to pound it in. Pound it in, pound it in. What up, Matt X? What's going on? Welcome back. The Henderson in the building. We're covering the Vikings and the Enthroners. The score is not up there. It's not working. The European League of Football website's not working. But 6-3 Vikings ready to get another touchdown. You think Clemson has a chance this year? Who knows? I think I'm covering a few of their games. Is it one of the games coming up soon? Like one of the early games? I'm pretty sure when I was making the schedule, it was like at least 1 or 2 Clemson games on my schedule. Shotgun, hands off the middle. Bang! Pyrainen in there. Got him. 12-3. Touchdown Vikings. Boom. 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 Bang! 12-3. Pyrainen 2 yards out for the tutty. So extends the Vikings lead. Put another 6 on the board. I didn't answer your question. I didn't see your question. My bad, Talk to Puppy. I didn't see it. How about Florida State's cinnamon rolls? And the extra point is blocked. Bam! Man, oh man. So it stays 12-3. What up, SGA? Going for the Vikings. Go, Vikings, go. What's up, SGA, on the vertical side? What's happening? What have you been doing? What have you been streaming? I know you've been playing video games on YouTube. That's all I've seen. But I know you do some sports talk. I haven't seen that. So I don't know what the question is, Tucked Puppy. Let me know. Jordan Love will win the MVP. I don't think so. I would short that. I would short that one. That one's getting shorted. Not happening. He's got some young wide receivers to work with, so maybe next year or 3 years from now, 2 or 3 years from now, maybe, but not this year. There's too much talent that are way more developed and ready to go than Love. Unless we're talking about Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen and Burrow miss considerable amount of time in the league. There's almost no chance that Love gets the MVP. What up, Jensen? What's going on? Jensen in the building. What's happening? Go Vikings, go. How am I doing? Doing good. I got to sleep in a little bit. Late football, early morning. It is a late morning rise and shine. Rise and Rhino for the Rising Rhino. You got a Rise and Rhino. And returns it to the 26 for the Enthroners. You are the GOAT. I try my best, SGA. I try my best. Appreciate you hopping on in and chilling. Oh, the cinnamon rolls, not the Seminoles. Now it makes sense. I didn't get that before. I did not catch that. My bad. The Florida State cinnamon rolls. That's funny. How old's your kid? Florida State cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls. They were a cinnamon roll last year because they were cooked. They were cooked. Runs up the middle for a gain of 2 from the 26 to the 28. Man, oh man, I can't pronounce that guy's name. Rathano? What is it? Kende Rathano. Thoughts on the cinnamon rolls? The cinnamon rolls. Oh, that's right. I started to read that message, and then I got distracted, apparently. Second in the Enthroners. Let me read it in a second. Takes the snap, looking, throwing it down low, way out of bounds, incomplete. Enthroners were at least a subpar to an average team that they could have won versus the Lions, maybe 28-10, 35-10 against the Lions, but probably 21-10 at minimum. What do I think? No. Beating the Lions? No. The Prague Lions aren't that good. They're mid, but I don't see them beating the Lions by 2 scores. I don't see them beating anybody, but except for the Centurions and the Mercenaries. Those are the only 2 teams they could beat. They're not beating anybody else. They're down 12-3 right now. Shotgun looking, swings it up top, hits his man to the 30, breaks the tackle, gets a first down to the 43. Hey-oh, let's go. Nice play, nice catch, nice run. Number 2 coming through. He's not on my roster and he doesn't have a name on the back of his jersey. What are you doing? And the website's not working. So, don't know who that little fella is. What up, Magic Man? What's going on? Go Pats go, says Ryan. Good luck to your Patriots. They should be on the bottom of the division with the Jets, though. Sad to say. But hopefully you get some growth from Drake May. That is what you got to look at this year. Because they're going to win. Oh, snaps it over the head. And diving on it. Back all the way. He loses about 20 yards on that one. 20-yard loss. Goes over his head, bounces to the 30, all the way back to the 20-yard line and touchdown. What a disaster. The Magic Man can... I'll try to fix the website again, but it is down for the counts. Maybe they'll fix things at halftime because that seems to be what they do out there in Europe, as it's still 12-3, Vikings on top. It's your mother's birthday today. Going out to celebrate. Happy birthday, Mama Dukes, for the SGA. Awesome stuff. Hopefully you go somewhere nice and delicious. Get some tasty food and all that jazz. Throws it down low, back shoulder. Makes the grab. Gets to the 30. So gets a little bit back there by Cole. He's the only guy. Just triple cover him. They don't have anybody else. Yeah, they can't even afford to put their names on the back of the jerseys with all the replacement players, I guess. Pretty interesting. Offensive lineman number 66 eligible. 3rd and 22. 3rd and 22 with the Enthroners. Punt incoming. What's good, Magic Man? What's happening? I saw you pop in on the Dixon Way this morning at training camp. I was hanging out for a little bit in the morning as well. And runs it up the middle and stuffed. No gain, and they needed 22, so they were so close. Rathano on the carry for a Zippo. A Zippo. You know it, SGA. You know it. Getting ready to leave for Italy on Monday. I heard they got some good ice cream out there. Oh, sorry. Gelato. Gelato ice cream. You got to have a latte gelato. A latte gelato. Make sure you... never mind. Then off to Russia. And bounces out of bounds close to the 30-yard line for the Vikings. Then off to Russia for another week. Week in Italy, week in Russia. Then you'll be back in 2 weeks. And you'll check in. Yeah, I'll be back to work. That'll probably be right around time when the kids go back to school and teaching actually starts. And yes, it's the end of the first quarter. There's 35 seconds left, Marco. Sorry, the website's not working. The info is not working. I have to tell you manually every couple minutes. Man, oh man. Yeah, so it's 35 seconds left in the first. It's 12-3 Vikings at their own 31-yard line. Takes a snap. Holmes coming to the right side. Throws it up top. Hits his man to the 41. 10 yards and a first down by the Meyer. The Meyer coming through. Yeah, they got a great combo of wide receivers. Meyer, Horn, and a little bit of Toure. They got top-notch wide receivers. What am I doing for work? I am a high school math teacher. Monday. Next Monday. So a week from Monday. And I go back. And runs it up the middle for a gain of 5. It was only 8 yards on the reception. So that's the first quarter. But a first down for Pajarinen coming through. Appreciate the thumbs up, bud. You're always popping in, doing the right thing. I like it. Like it. What country is this game in? Hungary? I think Fehérvár's Hungary. Vienna is Austria. Pretty sure it's Hungary. I'd have to double check that, but I think that's where it is. Which school? North of Denver school. I am south of Denver. My school is up north of Denver. But pretty nice little school. Problem with getting ice cream and overseas, a real hassle to bring it back to the States. Yeah. That is not good. You got to get that ice cream a passport. Why does ice cream need a passport? I don't know. This is just the way it is. Oh, they're at a commercial. Let me see if I can fix the site. See if it's up and running. Did they fix it? Survey says that is a lie. Yeah, their website's not going today. It was bad last week, worse this week. I was hoping it would get better, not get worse. What are you going to do? They got no scores up and going. Is it just me? I tried a couple different pages, but I don't see any scores. I don't think it's just me. I don't think it's working. Don't think it's working. Go and have some margaritas. Get it done, SGA. Get it done. Margaritas. So we start the second quarter. Vikings with the ball now going left to right at their own 45. 1st and 10. Takes a snap, swings it low on the screen pass, following the blocks, and gets 10, 15, 23 yards out to the 31, but there's a flag on the play. The Schwami with the catch and run. The Schwam. It's unfair. Customs doesn't like when you bring food through security and all that jazz. Giants fan would know. She watches all those customs show where they try to bring illegal things through customs. We don't want to see you on one of those shows there, Magic Man. We don't want to see you. Wear my Nordic Storm hat and jersey proudly, because we're the Kings of the North. Yep, I'll be wearing it tomorrow. I decided to go Colts today for the Nordic, for the European League of Football. We got the Nordic Storm and the 2 games tomorrow, so I'm going to rock my hoodie tomorrow there, Tuck the Puppy. Yep. So don't worry. I will be rocking. I do rock it proudly. I wear the hat and shirt out and about, but nobody knows. Nobody knows. On the carry, womp, doesn't get much. That looked like first and 15, and then Pyroinen gets about 3. They don't even have the right down and distance as per usual. Like what is it where they can't get the right thing on the screen? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know. Now it's they went second in. Now it's second and 6. Okay, second and 6 is the 44. And drop at the pass. He's got time. Throwing a debug top. An intercepted bad pass by Holmes. The Enthroners with the interception take down to 41. What the heck? What is going on? Vucevic with the pick. Hey, Holmes with a rare interception. Oh, baby. Let's go. It's 12-3 Vikings, but a nice turnover for the Enthroners. Holmes had plenty of time to pass. He just makes the throw. He puts it up there. And in between 2 receivers and easily intercepted by Vucevic. Bang. You're both concerned about getting into and being able to actually leave the Russia. Yeah. Don't mess around. Don't try to bring back Russian ice cream. You'll be done. They'll be like, this is my ice cream. You cannot have it. I don't even know what accent that is. It's not Russian. I can't do a Russian accent, but you get the point. And throws it up top. It's a man first down all the way to the 45-yard line of the Vikings. Let's go, Enthroners. Let's make something happen. Bang. Toth with the catch. There's a flag down. Why is there a flag? Hopefully everything works out and goes smoothly. Smooth as the other side of the ice cream cone. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Penalty on the Enthroners. Back them up, back them up, back them up. The Russian Rhino. I can't do a Russian accent. If I were to get a acting job and like, can you speak Russian? I'd be like, no, I'm out. Can't do it. I'm terrible. I'd have no chance. No chance. You don't even know what Russian ice cream is. They cannot leave. You can't leave with a half gallon of Russian ice cream. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Runs in the middle and gets to the 41. 41-yard line. Silly Enthroners. The winless Enthroners trying to make this interesting. And, I mean, maybe they'll let you go with, like, a gallon of Russian ice cream, but not the half gallons. The half gallons have to stay. Shotgun. Here we go. 2nd and 3. Checks it down over the middle on the crossing route past midfield for a first down to the 49 of Vienna. Let's go. Oh, then Dennis tossed him down. Oh, baby. What kind of... That guy's got a mullet and a half over there. Sheesh. That was one interesting haircut. Oh, man. Penalty. Let's see what it is. Personal foul on the Vikings. You shall not pass. I would just have to say it in my normal accent, and then they'd have to say dub in Russian accent, because I can't do it. I'd have no chance. Man, oh man. Ridiculous, I tell you. Ridiculous. 3 minutes in the second quarter. Here comes the Enthroners. Hands over the middle. Gobbled up. Loses a yard. Sit down. Where you going, little guy? Where you going? Nowhere. Bogdanovich? That was Bogdanovich? Yeah, Bogdanovich. Thought he would get a lot more carries so far, but not getting much. They're going with Hanel, not Bogdanovich. The last game I covered of the Enthroners, which was a while ago because they're trash and nobody wants to watch them, but it was Bogdanovich getting most of the carries. Arnold Schwarzenegger to do a voiceover. Isn't he Austrian? He is, right? Austrian? Not Russian. Get down! Throwing it down low, incomplete. Get to the chopper! Do it! Kill me! What you waiting for? Give me the ice cream! What you doing? You can't bring this with you? That's all. I don't know how to do it. That's all I got, people. That's all I got. Unless it's the ladies that would, I'm sorry, the ice cream talking. My bad. Whoops. They're catching on to us, Magic Man. They're breaking our code. I broke. My bad, Magic Man. Abort. This stream will self-destruct in 10 seconds. All right, from the 35-yard line, 3rd and 10 for the Enthroners. Takes a snap, looking, throws it short to the 31, 4 yards on the reception. Magic Man, what you waiting for? Bring me to the States. Do it now. I want to go with you. I don't know why ice cream has to be so loud and aggressive, but that's the only thing I know. That's all I know, people. That is all I know. Boop, 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 boop. Ha, 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 ha. What's going on? Sports cards on the vertical side. I'm ready. I've been covering the European League of Football nonstop, the Canadian Football League nonstop. I'm ready for the NFL and some college. Preseason starts Thursday. Chargers and the Lions, July 31st. But I will be covering the Canadian Football League game that day. But I will be covering some preseason football in August. But it has to be when the Canadian Football League's not on. Because I cover both. Cover it all. I got to cover, we're approaching mid-season for the CFL, so I got to cover lots and lots of that. Maybe I should clip these and put them up as shorts. They'd be like, what is he doing? He's covering sports? This is just ridiculous. And a long field goal! Short and wide left. Oh, man. So close. I thought he had it. But it stays 12-3. Vikings on top. Oh, man. Their field goal kicker is one of the best in the league, though. Yeah, just a little bit wide left and a little bit short. Can't get it. Your Lions going to win? I put a post on my community tab on my posts on which of the 4 teams has the biggest chance of winning the Super Bowl, and the Lions were one of them. I had the Lions, Bills, Chiefs, and Eagles. Those are the 4 I put up there. And runs it down low. Pyarainen only gets to 37, smash out of bounds, but a flag in the backfield. The sad part is, baseball ends when football kicks up. Why is that sad? That's not sad. Football starts up before baseball ends. I mean, well, maybe the season's coming to a close, but the playoffs start in October. So, holding on the Vikings, bring them back.
What have I done?
You're going to look for some Italian ice cream. The Russian ice cream just made you say, well, it's okay if you eat the ice cream in your room. You try to leave with the ice cream, it's not going to end well for the Magic Man. It's not going to go well. You have to eat your ice cream in private. Anyway, Holmes running to the right side, throwing it deep and out of bounds. Throws it away, incomplete. 5 minutes in the second quarter, it'll be 3rd and 20. Intending for a horn, but it was so far out of bounds, you couldn't even see the horn. Nobody's sad about baseball. Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, boy. Where am I watching the game? What's up, 143? I'm watching on DAZN, D-A-Z-N. I had to pay for this subscription at the beginning of the year. Otherwise, it's like $15 a week. You could have got it at mid-season for $60. I paid $120 at the beginning of the year. But you can get it for $15 for this weekend's games. On DAZN, D-A-Z-N. And the screen pass, bringing the tackle. And gets all the way out to the 42. But he's going to be about 5 yards short of a first down. Pyrainen. So the Vikings will have to punt it away. But when your team wins 50 games a season, you're done in September. We hope that the Rockies can win 50 games this season. I don't think it's going to happen. Not going to happen. Jansen says, go Cardinals, go. Glad to have you guys. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button before you run away. We are hanging out watching the European League of Football. We got a double dose today. We got the Bravos and the Raiders on after this. But we are in the second quarter. Holmes going deep. He's got a man wide open. Diving catch up at the 15 and into the end zone. Why didn't they tackle him? Why didn't they touch him down? Looks like Justin Jefferson out there. Number 18. But it's Noah Toure. They're saying he's down? I didn't think he was touched down. That's a touchdown. Oh, he fell down and the referees blew the whistle? Did the referees blow the whistle? He rolled down, got up, and ran into the end zone for a touchdown. He wasn't touched down. There's nobody around him. There's nobody around him. That's a touchdown. But they must have blew the whistle. I didn't hear a whistle. Holy crap, that's a disaster. That was a touchdown for Toure. But it stays 12-3. They have the ball 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line of the Enthroners. Bang. Terrible. Runs it in the middle and gets to the 12. 3 yards on the carry for the Vegan. Wigan the Vegan. Am I rooting for a particular team? I just want a good game. I mean, I guess I want the Enthroners to win, but I don't think it's going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. Because the Vikings are on a bye spot right now. On track to make it to the e.l.f. championship game. The Rockies took 2 out of 3 from the Cardinals recently. Including a shutout. Holy crap. What the heck is that about, Jansen? That is ridiculous. Alright, 2nd and 8. Throwing it to the Bomber. The Beer Bomber makes the grab down the sideline in the end zone. Touchdown, Beer Bomber. This guy is good. Another one. 18-3. Vikings on top. Bang. Boom. The Argos and the Blue Bombers tonight. 7 o'clock Eastern Time. That is what we are doing. And the Vikings going for 2 as it's 18-3. They're up by 15. Throwing it down low, knocked away, going to the horn. Sorry, going to the Meyer. Can't make the play. Chiefs, baby. Yeah, they do what it takes, man. They get the bye week somehow. They don't look good doing it, and then they dominate in the playoffs. This is like every year for the Chiefs. They just do what they got to do, and they cruise on through the regular season, cruise through the playoffs, and the Eagles were able to beat them in the Super Bowl last year. But man, oh man, the Chiefs, great quarterback, great coach, great team, solid. So they're in it every year. Every year, Tuck the Puppy. The Vikings dropping the big ugly axe on the Enthroners. And it stays 18-3 with 8 minutes left in the second. Coming back to win it again, says 143 in the vertical front. The Chiefs going to be rising to the top, supposedly. I'd like to see things get mixed up. You know, maybe the Bengals, the Bills, or the Ravens. Well, not the Ravens so much, but the Bills. Josh Allen and the Bills rise to the top. Even Joe Burrow and the Bengals. I don't think their defense is there yet, though. And returning it from the 15 to the 20, right to left, 25. Getting to the 30, still loose. Breaking the tackle to the 34-yard line. Nice, nice, nice. Good return there by Cole. Argos it is, the underdog. The underdog. They don't look good. They look pretty bad. Pretty bad, I must say. Whew. But we will be covering as many NFL games as we can. All the primetime games, overseas games, Colts games, and some random game before or after the Colts as well. And hands it off up the middle. And maybe gets a yard. Not much there. Rathanel on the carry. The Bills should do up the game and stop the heartbreaking losses in the playoffs. Yeah. They love to lose in the playoffs. They love it. They love it. The 90s, they love to lose the Super Bowls. Now they just lose all the time in the playoffs. And especially to the Chiefs. But they are epic games. Those Bills-Chiefs games are so exciting. They are top-notch. Throwing it up top. Well covered, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Enthroners. What up, tribe? What's going on? What's happening? What's new? The tribe in the building. La 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 la. All right, 3rd and 8. Let's make that a little bigger, easier for me to see. Bam. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Uh-oh. From the 37, right to left, takes the snap. Going up top. It's his man. It gets a first down. It gets about 9 yards on that reception. Boom. Move those chains. Man, oh man. Can't see who that was. Number 27, not on my roster. And we can't get it from the website because it's still crap. It's still shut down. The Rhino Shuffle. The Rhino Shuffle. Runs it up the middle. Fumble! The ball's loose! Oh no! The looks like the Vikings have it! Oh no! And it is a fumble recovered by the Vikings. Oh, silly Enthroners. What are you doing? That was Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the run and fumble. Womp, womp, womp. Change of plans? You're going to see Fantastic Four? Go see before the streams or after the streams. You got time, District Nation. You got time. Then Hawkins is tired of seeing it. And a stiff arm by Arinen to the 30. Oh, the ball's loose. He fumbles the ball, and the Enthroners recover. What in the world is happening? So Pyarinen goes and fumbles it, and the Enthroners get it back. Oh, baby. Priorities, the Fantastic Four. Man, they just ripped that out. They said, "Hussa!" Bam. Let's see if the website's working yet. Bayarinen gets it ripped out. Oh, they got it going. Oh, it's about time. It's up and working now, people. It's a miracle. It is a bloody miracle. And runs it up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard or two by the Bogdanovich. All right, so we got the scoreboard up and going finally. It's about dang time. I just got to fix it on the vertical front. Let's go refresh that. They finally got it. Finally. There we go. All right. So we'll have to refresh every little while now. But nice. Nice, nice, nice. It only took, almost 10 minutes into the second quarter. Throwing it up top. And can't make the play. Incomplete. Incomplete. Man, oh man, they finally got it going. All right, third down for the Enthroners. Everyone gets a fumble. Everybody throws it up top to the 40, makes the grab. And Cole on the catch, but he's going to be a few yards short of the first down. Uno reverse. Womp. District Nation scrapping the streams. Go see in the movie. Go see that movie. All right, 4th and 2. Are they punting? I don't see the... Oh, they were sneaking up the middle. Sometimes they don't show the punter, but he wasn't out there. And they run it up the middle, but there's a flag on the play. Didn't look like he had it, though. All sides on the defense. Show me first down. Got him. The CFL out of town scoreboard. Tuck the Puppy updates. Owlets 23, Stampeders 21 on Thursday nights. The Rough Riders 21, the Elks 18. Friday nights. What do we got tonight? Argos and Blue Bombers. That's the deal. CFL game at the same time the NFL plays. There's only one time that happens. Well, 2 times. And runs in the middle for a yard. There's 2 times all season. I already checked the whole schedule. Friday nights, the first week of the season, there's an overlap, and I'll be covering the CFL. And then there's the Grey Cup in November, which I'll be covering the CFL for the Grey Cup. So it's only twice, and I'm going to go with the CFL. We'll have to see if it ever goes game versus game with an overlap with the Colts. That I don't know, but we don't have to think about that, because I don't think the Colts are on. They're on a different time than the Grey Cup, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah. So the first Friday of the NFL season, I'm covering the CFL, and the Grey Cup, I have to cover the Grey Cup. I got to do it. I should get a good, big crowd. But we'll see. We'll see how the NFL push is this year for my 3rd season. I don't know. Hopefully I get a little boost in round 3. But we can only hope. So let's cross our fingers for some CFL-like growth for season number 3 in the NFL for the Rhino. We hope. We hope, we hope, we hope. Maybe YouTube will push my streams. But there's a lot more competition out there, so it might be harder to get the push. There's not many people that do the CFL, so that's why we're getting a better push, I think. But who knows? Maybe the algorithm will be nicer to me this year. So hopefully good things. Good things, I tell you. Good things. Injury to an Enthroner as he goes to the sideline. It's only 18-3 right now. Vikings on top. And the Enthroners will get the ball to start the third quarter. So it's only a 2-score game. 18-3. That is pretty good for the Enthroners to start this first half. But they only have 3 points. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9 for Pullman and the Enthroners. In the pistol. Taking the snap. Fakes the handoff. Pullman rolling to the right. Throwing it deep. Floater! And overthrown. It looked like the wide receiver purposely went back and bumped the defender, Cole. But incomplete. But we got to see what that flag is. Ineligible man downfield. Declined. So it'll be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 coming up for the Enthroners. La 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 la. Oh, Hamburger is number 2 on the Enthroners. Hamburger. All right, here we go. And then I get number 26. That's the other guy. Not 26, 27. Throws it down low. Pullman hits his man. Breaking tackles. Cole, first down to the 40. 35-yard line. This guy's a moose today. Bang. Somebody's got to cover Cole. He is their only weapon that is coming through. Big-time weapon. Who is that? Halaz is number 27. Now we got it since the website's up and working. It's about dang time. But all right. Come on. And hands it up the middle, works to the 29, about 8 yards on the run by Bogdanovich. Nice. Good run up the middle. If they can get a solid drive going here, which they are, and get in the end zone, make this a 1-score game before halftime, that'd be impressive. That would be impressive by the Enthroners. Yeah, because Cole has 5 catches for 80 yards. Doing the damage here in the first half. Bam. All right. Pow. All right. And Pullman throwing it deep. Off the hands. It makes the catch of the 2 by the other receiver. What is going on? Off one person's hands. And then Toth with the catch. They said it's 2nd and 2. It's a 1st and goal at the 2, right? Was that off Hamburger's hands and Toth makes the catch? Holy crap. No! They're saying it wasn't a catch. So it's 3rd and 2. I thought he had that. It looked like he had that. And then a full start on the Enthroners, so it's 3rd and 7. Almost made a sweet play, but now it's 3rd and 7 after the penalty. Womp. Womp. Stream all the games. Sports teams from Washington, D.C. Commanders, Nationals, Capitals, Wizards, Mystics, and Defenders. He should cover more and more of those. I don't know how many of those he's covering there, Tuck the Puppy. He's covering a few of them. I don't know about all of them. So we shall see. CFL takes the priority. Because there's not much of an overlap. Throws it up top to the 15. Broken up. Incomplete. Oh, baby. He was going to Toth, but can't make the play. Huzzah. Yeah, so luckily there's no overlaps because when the NFL season starts, the Canadian Football League switches off of Thursdays and Sundays. And they usually go 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. Sometimes 1 on Friday, 3 on Saturday. But it's usually 2 and 2 Friday night, late Friday night, and during the day on Saturday. So that they let NFL get the Thursday night football and Sunday football. Well, not let them, but they have to adjust. And screen pass with pressure in his face. Makes the catch. 30, 25, 20, 15. Cole, 10, 5. And backpedals into the end zone for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Cole to the house. I told you, just cover this guy. Boom, 18-9. Touchdown time for the Enthroners. Bang, 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 bang. Boom. Touchdown time. Let me update the scoreboard. Oh, baby. Extra point will make this an 8-point lead for the Vikings. Cut it to 8. Extra points. Got him. 18-10. Oh, baby. A 1-score game here in the first half. This is interesting. Interesting. Wow, wow, wow. What up, 143? The line was minus 34. Yep, I have the Vikings winning by 30. Don't worry. It's still the first half. It's still the first half, so don't panic yet. Man, oh man. So, I mean, it's 8 points now, but the second half is going to be something else. If this stays within 10, I would be completely shocked there, 143. Do I think they'll announce the new cities for the UFL in September? That's my guess. The earliest would be September during the NFL, where they have an audience. What up, Super Kane? 88 on the vertical side. Is this the Minnesota Vikings? No, it's the Vienna Vikings. The Vienna Vikings. It is the European League of Football. Vienna's out there in Austria, taking on the Enthroners. It is not the Minnesota Vikings. Even though they got the same colors, and the helmet with the horn is a slightly different horn look to it, but pretty cool. Pretty cool as the Vikings return it out to the 24, left to right. 2:25 on the clock, approaching the 2-minute warning after Dennis on the return. Yep. Saturday and Sunday mornings right now, before the NFL season, are dedicated to the European League of Football. It's American football out there in Europe. It's like the old school NFL Europe, but they call it European League of Football. And a lot of similar teams. And some of the teams back in the day from the 90s, from the original NFL Europe. All right, here we go from the 23. Runs in the middle. And the scrum push pushes him from the 30 to the 35. So 13 yards and a first down for the Pyreinen. Bang. So I don't think they're going to snap it before the 2-minute warning. Well, they're going quick. 2, 1. And they snap it before the 2-minute warning. This is e.l.f. football. Throwing it down low. Hits his man. And Torre with the play and the first down the sideline. And we got 1:56 left here in the first half. Show me 2-minute warning. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's go, people. Keep smashing that the like button, whether you're on the vertical side or the horizontal side. Let's get those thumbs up. It will help the algorithm. I'm trying to get some sort of a boost out there in Europe. Not working all year, but we're doing it anyway. We're covering the whole season, all 14 weeks, even though week 12 is a bye week for everybody. Then we're covering the playoffs and the championship game. The championship game will be on the first Sunday of the NFL, but in the morning. So we got to cover that game early in the morning, and then we'll get to the Sunday games. So that'll be a 4-streamer in September. So we'll cover the championship for Europe, and then we got the Colts, some other game, and the Sunday Night Football game. So that's going to be a blast for that first NFL Sunday. That's when the EFL closes and the NFL starts up, which is perfect timing. Perfect timing for the European League of Football. It's amazing. Amazing. I'm going to take a quick walk break once we hit halftime. I'm going to make sure I do little walk breaks to get a little exercise during the morning for these European League of Football streams. All right, people, make sure you go check out my socials in my description. So all my links are out there, and we also have some affiliate links for Amazon and eBay. If you buy anything on there, just click my link first, and I get a small little commish because of you, which would be nice. It doesn't cost you anything. And then also check out my Discord, trying to build up that. I got a whole bunch of channels on there, one for each football league. So if you have Discord and want to join the chat off the screen before the games and after the games, that is where we do it, on the Discord, the Rhino Cord. All right, back in action on the other side of the 2-minute warning from the 46. And Holmes, plenty of time to pass, stepping up and checks it down and drops it. Incomplete. The vegan with the drop. Disaster. Can't drop that, my man. Can't drop that. Can't drop it. Can't drop that, buddy. That is a non-dropper. All right, here we go from the 46-yard line. 2nd and 10. Ooh, might have been offsides on the Enthroners. No flag. I don't see it. Throws it deep down low. Hits him at the 30. Meyer on the catch to the 29 with a sweet play. Bang. All right, so in field goal range with 96 seconds left on the clock. The referee's figuring something out. What is going on? I thought it was offsides on the defense. So if there's a flag, which they're not showing, they would decline that, obviously. 18-10. Vikings on top. Person without legal use of the helmet. What? I didn't see anything. They just showed the replay. But half the distance to the goal, this should move him to the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone, the danger zone. Vikings looking to get that touchdown back as they're only up by 8. The 8-1 Vikings against the 0-9 Enthroners. Only one score difference at the moment. Yeah, they moved it to the 14.5-yard line. The 14.5. And the Enthroners calling a timeout. All right. Enthroners hanging in there so far. If they can get a turnover or a possible field goal attempt, that would be huge for the Enthroners defense right here, right now. But Holmes already made a mistake here in the first half, throwing an interception. I don't see another one coming. But we'll see. We shall see. It's almost halftime, almost walking time for the Rhino. And it's going to be hot out there because it is 10:15 my time. If we would have did it earlier, I would have beat the sun and been out there walking around. But it's going to be hot. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Takes the snap. He's got time. Stepping up. And he's going to run to the 10. To the 6 out of bounds. 9 yards on the scamper. On the scramble. Bam. So second and uno, as they'll probably let some of the time wind down. No, we went out of bounds. Never mind. My bad. Never mind. Do I feel confident in AR as your quarterback? Uh, 1 second. Runs it up the middle. 1 second and 2, and it's going to be close. He might have the first down there by the vegan. Vegan the vegan. I feel as confident as pulling out the ice cream out of the freezer. That's how confident I am in Anthony Richardson. Terrible. Not confident at all. Not confident. Not in the slightest bit. Hopeful, but not confident. Throws it to the end zone. Touchdown, Meyer. What time is it? Dance time. Woo. Where you at, Hawkins? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Boom! Easy pass and catch. Holmes to the Meyer. Touchdown time. It is not, it's not the right play, apparently, Magic Man. And Holmes going for 2, floats it and makes the grab and got it. The horn coming through, of course. 26-10. Let me fix the scoreboard. 26-10. Yeah, so at least it's somewhat back to normal, but I still have to manually refresh the scoreboard. So you don't get the live play-by-play on the screen because their website is shoddy. Bam, bam, bam. 26-10, 16-point lead for the Vikings, and getting a little bit closer to normal. Who was the better option on that roster after Anthony Richardson? Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones. Man. Man, oh man. This is like getting some dollar store down the street ice cream. That's your choices. Generic non-brand name ice cream. Or dollar store ice cream. It's bad. It's bad news. It is not good no matter which way you put it. Right turning down the sideline, juking the kicker, breaking tackles all the way to the 45-yard line of the Vikings with 40 seconds left. And there's a possibility the Enthroners could strike back with a touchdown. What up, 143? How do I replicate that score and movement on screen? I got to refresh the page. This is off the European League of Football website. Usually it used to update live, like when they would adjust it, it would refresh and be good. But now I have to just refresh it when they score. I don't have time to constantly refresh after every play. So it's at least something up there with the score. But I use Restream to put it out there, and also stream to multiple channels there, 143. All right, here we go. From the 45, going right to left. Pullman takes the snap, hands it over the middle, goes into his own lineman for 3 to the 42. Not much there for Bogdanovich. Why are they running it? Now it's 25 seconds and counting. And then they spike it. It'll be 3rd and 8 with 22 seconds on the clock. That was bad form, to say the least. You only find dollar store ice cream when you're one of the last ones in the club at 2:30. 7-Eleven ice cream. Oh, man. Rhino Nation in the house, Raider. In the house. It's not second eight, it's third and eight. He spiked it. Unless they called the timeout. Maybe they called the time. Oh, they started the clock. I don't know what's going on. And throwing it deep, and Bobble intercepted into the hands of the Vikings with the pick. Returning it to the 32 and tackled from behind with 10 seconds left. Almost made the grab, lost it into the hands of a Viking. Interception as he dances it up. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Unbelievable. What is that? Wathalaczowicz? Wathalaczowicz? That is a mouthful. It's like a mouthful of ice cream, but it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. If you know what I mean. You know. That was terrible. And timeout with the Vikings with 10 seconds left. Yeah, Wathalaczowicz. Wathalaczowicz? I'm done. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your name is, Watho. Watha? I'm going to call him Watha. Watholowicz. That's who we're going with. That's who we got. Watholowicz. And the Vikings kneel it down. And that heads to halftime 26-10. All right. All right. So I am going to take a quick little break. We are at halftime. And we'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to take a quick little walkaroony. Excuse me. So, yeah. That is that. I'll leave the sound on there. The mic's hot. So, I'll be back in about 8 minutes or so. Football down. Rhino up. Check out the socials and affiliate links and all that jazz. I'll be back for the second half in a few minutes. Ooch. We back. Back in action. Ooh. Hot out there. Hot, hot, hot. How hot is it out there? Well, it's only 85. Only 85 degrees. Only. The Rhino doesn't like the sun. Definitely not a fan. Not a fan. What up, Triton? What's happening? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Way too hot for the Rhino. All right. Make sure you guys go vote in the poll. We got about 150 views on both sides. That's nice. Not bad for the e.l.f. Let's see who's winning in the poll at the moment. Not that one, my bad. 58% says we get to sleep next weekend. And then, OMG, no morning football, 12%. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, setting up for the kickoff to start this. No, they're not. They lied to me. I thought they was coming. Thought they were ready to go. Never mind. My bad. My bad. What up, Samuel? What's going on? Covering some foosball. We got a triple header today. We got back-to-back now. And then we got the Argos Blue Bombers later. The Raiders to roll. And the Madrid Bravos next. That should be a close game. That should be interesting. This one is more of a blowout. But 26-10, not too bad so far in the first half. Not much of a shellacking so far. What up, Seth? What's going on? Judge is on the Yankees lineup today, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm not a Yankee fan. Are you a Yankees fan? I don't see it on there. You got Phillies, Flyers, Eagles, and Sooners. Oh, I guess it's Yankees and Phillies, right? So that's good news for your Phillies. Good news. But the Rhino doesn't do baseball, so that's on the bottom of the list of things for me to cover. So I go football, 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 hockey, basketball, tennis, hot dog eating contest, all that jazz. Hello, hello, hello. Triton back in the building. You got college football 26 yesterday. Now you're talking there, Seth. Now that's what's up. So we will be covering a bunch of college football. The Sooners. Hopefully I cover at least one or two games of the Sooners, but we shall see. I wrote them down, but I'm not going through my schedule right now. Usually we'll get about one college football game a week, it seems. Samuel's heading out. I'll catch you soon, Samuel. Appreciate you popping in. Boom, boom, boom. La la la, la la la, la la. Man, oh man, a bunch of people decked out in the Vikings jerseys out there in the crowd, rocking the binoculars. Both teams are on the sidelines, out of the locker rooms. Let's go. It's a really small crowd out there for the Enthroners. Small crowd. Not looking good. How you holding up there, Triton? All right. All right, all right, all right. Audio safe day there, Sam. Appreciate you popping in, smashing that thumbs up, and showing some support as per usual. I could use it. I need it. I love it. Thank you so much there, Samuel. Oh, the Vikings kicking off to, yeah, the Enthroners. Yep, that's right. So let's see if they can get some points here at the beginning of the third quarter. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Kicks it off. And returning from about the 3, right to left, Enthroners. Terrible view. Past the 20 to the 26-yard line. Pushed out of bounds. Out of bounds. So that was Cole on the return. That guy's doing it all. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. All right, back in action for the second half. This is only game 1 of 3, people. Bravos, Raiders next. And tonight, Argos and Bombers. Should be a doozy for the CFL. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 in the pistol. For the Pullman. The Pullman hands it off of the middle. Squeezes through to the 28. Only gets a deuce. A deuce on the run by Rathanel. Rathanel? La la la. And Pullman throws it up top to Rathanel again. No, sorry, not Rathanel. Halaz. Halaz, my bad. My bad. And it should be a short 3rd down for Pullman and the Enthroners. Smash that like button. Do it for the Magic Man. The Magic Man can. All right, so 3rd and 3 after the 5-yard reception by Halaz. Halaz or Halaz? I'm going to call him Halaz. Takes a snap. Pullman. Right over the middle. 4 yards and a firstie. Let's go, Toth. Toth coming through with the first down. Bang. There we go. Very, very nice. Enthroners moving the chains. That's right, talked about 2 o'clock Eastern time. Bravos and the Raiders. That other game, I believe, starts up in 20 minutes. But that's not going to be a close game. Either that or it's an hour. No, I think it's 20 minutes. The other game starts. Hands off, face hand up, throwing it up top. And tipped. Was that intercepted? Tipped and intercepted. Unbelievable. Of course. Unreal. Was that Lalo? Deflected at the line, and he goes and makes the interception. I thought it was going to be picked off down the sideline anyway, but it was deflected and intercepted. Nice play by the Vikings. And just like that, they're in great field position at the 31-yard line of the Enthroners.
The bunny back in the box.
Oh, the game already started 40 minutes ago. So it's 20-0 Musketeers over the Centurions. Throwing it deep. Hits his man easily in the end zone. 1 play, 1 throw, 1 touchdown. Horn coming through. Bang. Easy peasy. Touchdown, squeezy. Unbelievable. Too easy. Too easy there by Horn. And it's 32-10. After that one, extra point is coming. Got him. And extra point, got him, 33-10. 33-10, smashing them. Turnover to touchdown, just like that. Yes, that's why I didn't cover the Musketeers and Centurions. It's 20-0 in the second quarter. Nope, and nope. Trying to get the other extra point up there. There it is. For the Peoples. Peoples in the back. Bang. 33-10, up by 23. I think the spread is around 31, and this is where it's going to be lights out. Night, night to the Enthroners. Night, night. Do you remember the strength that you gave me now that I'm streaming on my own? All right, so the Enthroners get the ball back. 2 minutes into the third. Touchdown for the Vikings already, and the Enthroners started with the ball. That is the bad news. Returning a best of 10 to the 20, right to left for the Enthroners. Cole on the return. And not much there for that little guy. 27 votes in the poll. Let's keep them going. Let's see if we can get to 40 votes in the poll. Keep on voting. Keep on clicking. I gotta think of a poll for the next stream. Alright. Alright. I got an idea for the poll. Alright, here we go at the 24. Low snap, scoops it up. Pullman rolling to the right. And hits his man with the booty for 2 from the 23 to the 25. Halas on the catch and run. So 2nd and 8 coming up for the Enthroners. Now that I'm streaming on my own. Vikings going to pull away from Pullman and the Enthroners right here, right now in the second half. Going to crush them. Oh, sorry about that, Triton. Oh, man, but appreciate you popping in. Be well. Stay strong. You got this, man. You got this. You got this, Triton. And Bogdanovich on the run. Let me see the replay. Pops to the outside. Gets to the 29. So it'll be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for the Vikings. You got this, Triton. You got this. All right. From the 29. Takes a snap. He's got time. Going up top. Drops it in there. First down to the 43. Boom. Hits Cole. Wide open. This is what he does. Just cover him. Just cover him. I guess the Vikings don't even need to cover him. I mean, they're up 33-10. But they're letting Cole tear it up on him as he's just about at the century mark. As he's happy about that first down. All right, at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. I like to move it. I like to move it. In the shotgun, running back to the left, and hands it off up the middle, and works his way, drags him for 3. Rathanel. Number 33 gets the 3 for... Now I got this stupid song stuck in my head. Just about 5 minutes into the third, people. Just about 5 minutes. But the day is just beginning. It's a lovely little Saturday football. Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening football with the Rhino. Taking the snap, getting a little pressure from the outside, rolling to the right, and screen pass does not develop. Gets a flag from the sideline. Interesting. What up, Max and Morgan? Who's playing? The Vienna Vikings and the Fehervar Enthroners. Vikings up 33-10 here in the third quarter. Flag on the play. We got to see what the zebra has to say. As he threw it from down low on the screen. Bow. Yellow laundry on the field. All right, zebra, let us know. Don't just stand there. Ineligible man downfield. Declined. 3rd and long coming up for the Enthroners. Yeah, that play didn't develop. Screen pass does not work. Ineligible man downfield. No good. No good for business. Not good for business. Is that the CFL stuff? This is the European League of Football. I got CFL tonight, the Canadian Football League tonight. On the boot, he throws it, gets about 2 yards just short of midfield. He's going to be 6 yards short of the first down. Not even close there by Toth, and the Enthroners will have to punt it away. But I do cover nonstop CFL. I covered it the last 2 nights, and tonight and tomorrow night it's on 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, Sunday mornings is European League of Football, though. Love it, love it, love it. Football starts way early in the year for this channel. We go from the end of March all the way to February to the Super Bowl. Football till February. They're going for 4th and 6. They got to get to the 45 of the Vikings. Stays in the pocket, goes up top. Man to man, overthrown into the stands. Incomplete. Turnover on downs, and the Vikings will get the ball back. Not a good play design. Covered down the fields. Nothing over the middle. Nothing in the flats. Can't get the 6. Incomplete. All right, so the Vikings take over at the 49-yard line of the Enthroners. Short field. And another touchdown should put this game away for good. Here in the third with 9 minutes left. Holmes coming out there. Wiegand the Vegan coming out there as the running back. Should slice and dice him. Vegan to the right. Shotgun. Hand it to him. Nope, he's going to swing it to the flat down low. And Holmes over the middle. Off the hands. Incomplete. Too hard, I guess. Can't make the grab there by Horn. Interesting. Should have been a catch. Should have had him. He did have him. But Horn didn't have it. Quarterback had the receiver. The receiver did not have the football. Fail. Fail, fail, fail. 2nd and 10 for Vienna. All right, here we go. On the Enthroners logo in the shotgun. Takes a snap, hands it off, running through the middle, grinds to the 44. 5 yards on the run by the Vegan. The Wiegand the Vegan. 3rd and 5. 3rd and a 5 spot. Hawkins in the building. Giants fan in the building. Triton just went and laid down. Got a few mods on the horizontal side. Nice, nice, nice. All right, here we go. The Vikings driving. Possibly. And over the middle, Beer Bomber on the catch at the 39, all the way to the 30, to the 26. First down for the Vikings. Easy peasy for the Beer Bomber. This guy is a beast. He is huge. He is one big target. The George Mirasan of tight ends. Or he's not that big. He's not that big. But he's pretty tall. I think he's like 6'6". He's not 7'7" like Mirasan. George Mirasan. Anybody remember that guy? From 1993 to 2000? No? Yeah, me neither. Oh, classic. Classic. All right, here we go at the 26. Holmes takes the snap. Time in the pocket. Steps up. Throws a strike over the middle. To the end zone. Boom! Easy peasy on the deep post. Number 18's got it. Justin Jefferson. Oh, sorry. Noah Toure on the play as they go and whip out the lawnmowers and do some work. Work on top of work. Bam, another sixer. Toure. Man, so that makes it 39-10. And now they're crushing them. Crushing them. Now it's the real Vikings. Extra points. Got them. All right, 40-10. Now the Vikings up by 30. Now we're talking. This is the way it was supposed to be since the beginning. But the Enthroners held strong for about close to 2 quarters. Close to 2. Very, very, very close. And then everything unraveled. The unraveling has begun. All right, 40-10. The scoreboard updated. Bang. Yikes. I know. This was the best game. The Musketeers and the Centurions. The Centurions are so bad. I know the Vikings are better than the Musketeers, but the Centurions are worse than the Enthroners. So, but the Enthroners, they got a little bit of life in them. They could score some points, unlike the Centurions. They really can't score anything. It's pretty horrendous. Pretty bad. Kicks it off, and returning from the 2 down the sideline, right to left. Returning out to the 20-25, breaks a tackle, 30 to the 35 out of bounds, and yellow laundry on the field. Hamburger on the return. Hamburger. Illegal block in the back. Bring them back naturally.
What have I done?
So many holds, so many legal hands to the face, so many legal blocks in the back and blindside blocks on kick returns and punt returns. It's terrible. Terrible. Steve from New Hampshire is back. You had to do food shopping in Walmarts. All right, good stuff. I got to do some food shopping as well. I got to go tomorrow, though. Tomorrow after my European League of Football games, I got to go before the CFL game. Gots to go fill up the freezer and the fridge and get some going in the crock pot. Runs it up top to the 27. 4 yards on the run. Bogdanovich on the carry. Might as well develop the run game and eat up a lot of that time off the clock, if you will. And Pullman is sacked. Sit down, Pullman. Crushing him. No time to pass around the outside, and then gets bull rushed up the middle with the sack. Bang. Tried to step up and got smashed. It'll be 3rd and super long for the Enthroners. You need the food and drinks. I got tasty beverages and chippies, but I need like some real food for the house. Tomorrow, that's it. And takes snap, hands it off in the middle, gobbled up, loses another yard. Disaster. Oh, man. It's going to be a thrashing for the rest of the second half, apparently. A bashing and a thrashing. The TP and the toothpaste, too. I got to get paper towels. I'm on my last roll of paper towels. Usually I buy like a 12-pack, so I only have to get it every however many months. Months and months and months. But I'm due for my next, I probably buy it once or twice a year. And punting from his end zone. Boop. So good field position coming for the Vikings as they down at the 41-yard line of the Enthroners. So, geez Louise. Hamburger with the downing of the football. Yeah, so I still have plenty of TP because you get twice as much as the paper towels, basically. But we need paper towels and just some regular food. Tomorrow. Bum, 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 bum. All right. And throwing it up top, incomplete. Wah, wah, wah. Whew, man, oh man. He's going to Dribbler. Who was that? Dribbler? I don't have him on there. Say what? Did they get him recently? I gotta go check that. I gotta go check the site. Give me a second. And runs it up top, trying to break a tackle, and does. And keeps going. First down 30, 25-20. Taken down to the 19-yard line. Easy peasy for the Florian Vegan. The Vegan. Let me see here. The Enthroners injury on the play. Come on, update your site, little guys. Update the sites. Let me see here. Get paper towels at Sam's Club. I don't have a membership at Sam's Club. The Vikings. Oh, it's Pirtle, not Dribbler. Pirtle is the other tight ends. He definitely did not get any action in all the games I covered, Pirtle. Tight end number 2. All right. All right. So 30-point lead by the Vikings, and they're spreading it on now. Oh, and I need A1 sauce. A1 sauce and paper towels are the two main things. Two main things. Apart from real food. Whew. Alright, so the 18-yard line inside the danger zone for the Vikings. And they should be able to cover the spread today since they're up by 30. And there's 5 minutes left in the third, and they're going to tear it up some more. Tear it up. And here we go. Shotgun, hands it off up the middle, grinding for about 8 with the scrum push, 9. And they might even give him a first down. I hate the scrum push. I can't stand it. They need to get rid of this push from the game. I don't know how they're going to do it. I doubt they'll be able to do it. But it's so stupid. It's just all they come together and then they just push them forward. It drives me wild. Drives me insane. So he got 10 yards. Should have been about 6 or 7. But he gets 10 and first down. And it's first and goal for the Vikings. And they're at the 8-yard line. So first goal from the 8. Left to right. Ready to pound it on in. Takes a snap. Hands it off to the Vegan for about 1 yard up top. 1, maybe 2. So maybe to the 6er. Yeah, we got about an hour until the next game. Hour until the Bravos and the Raiders, which should be a lot better, a lot closer than this game, people. Should be a lot closer for show. For show. Second and goal. Tight formation. Motion going up top to the fullback spot. And hands it off. Going up top to the 5-4-yard line. Another carry. Oh, that was the Liedelbauer out there. The Liedelbauer comes out and gets a carry. Interesting. Liedelbauer. It's got a cool name. Just rolls off the tongue. Liedelbauer. All right. Vienna called a timeout. They have it at the 5, actually. The 5er. They're running up the score, huh? No, they're not running up the score. They're in the third quarter. I mean, can you really run up the score in the third quarter? I mean, it's 40-10. It's a 30-point lead, but you got to play the game, right? You got to play the game there, Chad. So I wouldn't say they're running up the score. I mean, maybe, once you hit the fourth quarter, then you could put a little mercy on and slow down. But we're still in the third, so you can keep crushing them. Keep crushing them. And then in the fourth, maybe if they score a touchdown here and stuff the Enthroners on the next drive, it's like, then it's time to bring in the backups. Then bring in the backups in the fourth quarter. But we're still in the third. We got 3 minutes left. And third and goal, rolling out to the right. Holmes hits the beer bomber into the end zone. Bang! Boom! Pow! To the moon. You guys know what time it is. Beer bomber coming through. The beast. The beer bomber. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Another sixer on the scoreboard. 46-10. Yeah. So the fourth quarter, they really should put in the reserves and ease up. But we shall see. Extra point coming. Snap, hold, kick. And no good. Misses the extra points. 46-10. Chips it wide to the right. 46-10, 36-point lead. I did say they'd win by 30 or more, and that's where we are right now. 30 or more. Because that's what 36 points is. Just in case you guys don't have a calculator in hand. 46-10. Smashing and bashing. As predicted, as per usual. So, as we cruise through the fourth quarter, the Enthroners will be dropping to 0-10, and the Vikings will be going to 9-1. Oh, they put a little duck, duck, goose out there, Beer Bomber. Nice. And Beer Bomber gets into the spot after he goosed somebody. Who'd he goose? Oh, the Eckerstorfer. Eckerstorfer had no chance. But Eckerstorfer got shoved in the cookie jar on their touchdown celebration. They got to keep thinking of more and more craziness, fun ways to mix up these celebrations with the teams. With the team. All right, Vikings kicking off to the Enthroners. Let's see if they can get some offense going. Returning it from the 15 to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Up top. And out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Nice return by the Cole. Their main source of offense and kick returning today. This is like the Paris blowouts a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Lots of blowouts. But when you have one of the best teams against one of the worst teams, like this is probably the second best team, and the Enthroners are the third worst team. So it's like number 2 versus number 14 in the league. 2 versus 14. All right, Enthroners have it at the 44-yard line, going right to left, under center, hands it off, up the middle, grinds to the 46. 47 on the scrum push to the 48. Stop the play to the 49 on the scrum push. Once you get a certain amount of guys in the pile, they should say, all right, we got to blow it dead. So once there's a pile of like 5 guys, then 5 or more, it's like, all right, it's blown dead. That's what they got to do. They got to make a rule for this because this is stupid. It's not rugby. They got like this rugby rule in football. All right, so we got 6 yards on that one instead of 2. So 2nd and 4. Takes a snap, throwing it down low, hits the man first down. Gets right to the sticks at the 47-yard line of the Vikings. Oh, it's supposed to be Halaz. It's not Halaz? Oh, I guess that's part of his name? I can't say the name. Bakanavari? They had a lot on the website. Bakanavari. Bakanavari. Something like that. Bakanavari. It said Halalas on the website. And runs it Bogdanovich. And gets stuffed. So it'll be 4th down for the Enthroners. Womp womp. Predictable blowout. Indeed, Jensen. Predictable. Pressure. He lost 3 as he got smashed up the middle. Man, they needed 1. Bogdanovich gets smashed, collapsed, crumbled. And it'll be 4th and 4 for the Enthroners with under a minute to play in the 3rd. So they're at midfield. Got to get to the 47. 4th and 4. And throws up top. Interception by the Vikings. So they lose yards on that. If they would just knock it away, they'd have better field position, but it doesn't matter. Interception for the Vikes. The Vikes. Huzzah. Huzzah with the catch, with the pick. Huzzah. Who that? Huzzah. Heating up the lunch. I got to get that in the oven. Once the end of the 3rd quarter, I'll go run and put some food in the oven so that hopefully it'll be done by the end of the 4th quarter. And then hopefully I have time to scarf some food before the next game, but I don't know. Oh, the ruling on the play is incomplete. So it's no interception. So, all right, they'll get the ball at midfield. That'll give them like 13 extra yards. And there we go. Zabo coming out there, quarterback for the Vikings. Like I said, it's 30 seconds left in the 3rd. So before the start of the 4th. So they just beat me to it. So it doesn't officially end the 3rd. And Holmes is sitting down. His day is done. Done, done, done. Szabo. Szabo? Is that how you say it? Michael Szabo. 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 All right, he's out there quarterback. They are showing some mercy to the Enthroners as the Vikings are up 46-10, winding down this 3rd quarter. Should be the last play of the 3rd. Vegan. The vegan. And takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Fights his way for 2 to the 48. And we got 22 seconds left in the 1st. I don't think they have to run a play. We'll see what the Vikings do. They're just going to have to try to run out the clock in the 4th quarter. The whole 4th quarter is just running out the clock for the Vikings. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They don't have to snap it. They don't have to snap it. And that'll take us to the 4th quarter. Yep, they blow it. It took them like 3 seconds till after it hit all zeros in the 3rd quarter. I'll be back in a minute, people. So 46-10. We got 1 quarter left. Alright, back in action. Made it just in time. Vikings going right to left now. Takes the snap, looking, and checks it down and incomplete. He was going to show net, but too hard, a little bit behind them, incomplete. Show net. We got 29 votes in the poll. Halfway through the fourth, we will reveal the final outcome of that bad boy. So it'll be third down for the Vikings. Cruising to a nice victory. People that are, putting money down are curious about what the Vikings do here in the final quarter. But this is probably bad news for people that took over 30, because who knows if the Enthroners will get some more points. And, he throws it up top, goes back, shoulder, makes grab inside the 30 to the 22 and out of bounds. Hey-oh, the Pirtle. When I said Pirtle on the website, it sounds like they're saying Tribbler. Pirtle, that's what it sounds like they're saying, but that's what the website says. So, Szabo coming through with that throw. It's hard to tell with these accents, but the website could be wrong, because it said Pirtle on the website. And runs it up the middle for 2 to the 15. All right. So 2nd and 8. Liedelbauer on the carry back out there. Giving Pyrainen, I feel like I haven't seen him since the half. And they've been going the vegan for a while. But they're giving Liedelbauer some action. Spreading it out, resting their other running backs. All right, here we go. Takes the snap, fakes a handoff, throws it down low on the screen pass, gets to the 12, about 3 yards on that reception. Not much there. Dvorak on the catch. First of the day. That guy's been quiet because he doesn't get much action. But they're throwing the ball around a little bit here in the fourth quarter with the backups. They want some action. They want some game time. That's why they get paid. They get paid to play. They want to play. They love it. They don't want to just hand it off. All right, we got the Bravos and the Raiders in a little while. In about 42 minutes. Throwing it to the end zone. Oh, we had a man incomplete. Can't make the grab. So close for Dvorak. It is almost lunchtime. Hopefully we got a little time to eat in between. If they can run out this clock, then we'll have time before the other game starts. But it's not starting 15 after the hour. It's starting right at the hour, 2 o'clock Eastern time. So, yeah. That is the problem with this one. 4th and 6 of the Vikings going for it. Got to get to the 7. Szabo running for it to the 5. First down to the 4. First and goal for the Vikings. Oh, baby. Here we go. No mercy. No mercy. There's only a little bit of mercy. A little bit. Not much. The backups are in. That's a little bit of mercy from the team, but the backups want to play. And they want to destroy. Destroy them. So first and goal. In the shotgun, running it to the left. Szabo hands it off up top. Maybe gets a yard by the Liedelbauer. But it's still good. You're just running that clock, Vikings. Run it, run it, run it. And then pound it home with a touchdown. Seal the deal. It's only a 36-point game. 46-10, no big deal. The Giants fan is back. Yeah, I just put food in the oven. so I can try to scarf it in between games. We'll see how that works out, though. We shall see. Sazabo calling the timeouts. What do you got to call timeout for? You're up by 36 in the fourth quarter. Just run the play as follows, or audible to something else. You don't need to call a timeout, you bozo. Just slow up the game on me. You don't mess with Rhino and his food. I want to eat after this. You don't need to call a timeout there. What is so important so you got to call a timeout? Idiots. Idiots. Man, there really is nobody out there. They knew the Vikings were going to blow them out. It's got to be a nice little Saturday, relax Saturday nights, watch some football, have some tasty beverages, hang out, take it easy. Leftover Chinese, still Chinese, delicious. If only there was some good wonton soup. If only. All right, here we go. Second and goal. Takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and slithers through for a touchdown by the Lidl Bomber. The Lidl Bauer, not the Lidl Bomber. The Lidl Bauer, my bad. Boom, boom, boom. So spreads it on. Another sixer. 52-10. Man, oh man, crushing them. Even the backups coming out there, slicing up the Enthroners. Slice them up. Gotta slice them up. All right, the scoreboard's a tad bit behind. There it is. We got one. And we got two. And the extra point coming. Got it. So 53-10. The wonton soup is good. I haven't had it in a while. I think there's one good place by me that has it. I should just go there and buy a few quarts of that flippin' soup. I forget what the name of it is. I gotta go look it up. But I haven't been there in a couple of years. Come on. Fix the screen. They nailed the extra point. Fix it. They're saying, oh, maybe the Enthroners could score no touchdown. I don't think so. Why are they not fixing the website? There it is. There we go. Only the fifth time's a charm. There we go. Okay. Both sides finally worked. 53-10. What a mess. And returning with the 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's where he's taken down at the 30. I'm getting really hungry now. And that was Cole on the return. Raiders Bravos coming up in 37 minutes. 37 minutes, people. Do you remember? Man, there's just a few people chilling out there. Everybody loves soccer. They love soccer, not football. It makes me lose my mind. All right. Anyway, in the pistol, left to right, the Pullman. And fakes the pass and hands it off of the middle. Gobbled up, loses two. You are going nowhere fast. Sit down, little guy. You got nothing. Nothing. -2 on the books. Zoinks. We need a miracle for the under 66. There might not be any more points scored. The Enthroners are just that bad. 10.5 left. Unless the Vikings get some more points, Chad. I don't know. Pressure, throwing up top, hits his man, gets about 4 to the 32. The pressure was coming, dumps it off. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Enthroners. Fehérvár. Fehérvár. All right, 5 minutes into the 4th. Only 10 minutes left. You got this, Chad. Don't worry. Don't panic. Yet. 3rd and 7. Pullman awaits the snap. Running back to his right. 4 wide. Here we go. Only rushing 4. Throws it up top and almost intercepted. Don't know where he was throwing it. And they're going to have to punt it away. Wah, wah, wah. He's going to the hamburger. Nothing there. Cutting it close. 3-point difference. Just got to wait out the rest of the game, and hopefully there's no more points. If the Vikings just keep running it and then punting, maybe, but Sajabo is tossing the ball around. So he's throwing it too. So, but since the time is winding down, maybe he'll start to run it. Returning it from the 34 and gets to 39 out of bounds, and a flag on the play. That was Horn on the return. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. 15 yards. Boom. So, 1st down for the Enthroners. Roughing the kicker. Bang. What up, 1007? It's 9 minutes and 37 seconds left. It's 53-10. So just over 9 minutes. Big news on the UFL. What, today? I've been checking recently of all the teams that are moving on over. Did they confirm the locations? I didn't check last night or this morning. But the Enthroners get the 1st down after that penalty, and they're at the 48-yard line. Going left to right in the pistol. Pullman hands it off and gobbled up. Nothing. Nothing. Welcome in, 1007. Welcome in. It's a beatdown. Injured timeout there for the Enthroners. Offensive lineman number 66. Oh, man, oh, man. Man, oh, man. 9:28 on the clock. Yeah, the UFL news that I heard there, Vince, is Memphis, Houston, Birmingham, and Michigan all relocating. All relocating. With a possible Boise, Columbus, Orlando, and Louisville as options for the new relocation teams. So we wanted the Birmingham Stallions, but maybe we'll have the Columbus Stallions, Louisville Stallions, Boise Stallions, Orlando Stallions. I don't know. We'll see. Columbus is getting a team, and the Pittsburgh Maulers are coming back. That I did not hear. I heard Columbus might get a team. I didn't hear the Maulers coming back, getting a team on the East Coast. Interesting. I'll have to take a deeper dive into it. I'll have to stay a little bit closer to the UFL news. But my guess is we have another month or so before the information starts popping out for the NFL season. They'll probably get more. Probably September, October area is when they'll push the news before the season starts in March. Hopefully February. Or beginning of March. I want early March for some more football. When do I have a vacation this year? I got a few days in October. Otherwise, it's Thanksgiving, December. I got a few days in February, then the March week. The 4th week of March. All right, number 66 of the Enthroners, able to walk it off. Little bit of a limp. Savicic. Yeah, 9.5 left, and I was hoping this would end in 15 minutes. Not looking likely. Canton signed the lease agreement with UFL yesterday. Bang. Okay. All right. Nice. All right. Set the time in motion. Let's go. It's 53-10. It's a beatdown for the Enthroners. Run the clock. 9:15 and counting. And shotgun, running back to the right, high snap. He's got it. And throws it over the middle to the 47, about 5 yards on that reception. Who's that, number 10? Number 10 for the Enthroners? I don't know who that is. Let's see who that is. Their backup quarterback. Let's see. Is that the guy's name? Zigadush? I don't know. It's still not updated. But they got a different quarterback for the Enthroners. No more Pullman. 2nd and 6er, changing the play. Can this be the final score? It could be. It could be. We'll see. Pressure. Throws it up top and incomplete, out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 6 with the Enthroners. You need a turnover on downs there, Chad? Oh, YouTube cut out. Did I say the teams are relocating? Yeah. Memphis, Houston, Birmingham, and Michigan are all relocating. Boise, Columbus, Orlando, and Louisville are in play, most likely. So those are the possible options there. Oh, 1007 needs a touchdown. Needs a touchdown. By anybody? So somebody's going for the under, somebody's going for the over. Ruh-roh. Who will win? Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to lose. Takes the snap. The lucky lefty out there, throwing it up top. And hits his man at the 40 for a first down. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. There it is. So that was to Toth. Let me see. Let's see who the new quarterback is. They still don't put it up there. They still don't got it up there. NFL is pushing real hard for the UFL. What do you mean they're pushing hard? They want him as like and nothing on that play. What is it? Like a growing league, what do they call that? Sort of like a G League, a practice league. I can't think of the word. Yeah, they don't have what quarterback is out there. That's stupid. Just want to kill the time and be the final score. It's coming close. It's coming close. 7 minutes left at the 40-yard line of the Vikings. And in the shotgun, running back to the left, trips in down low in tight formation. Pressure on the run and gets about 8 with a second effort, maybe 9 on the run. That is Hegedouche. Hegedouche is number 10. Let me write that down. They didn't even have it on the website yet. Hegedouche is number 10, the lefty quarterback for the Enthroners. Haven't seen him before. Boise? Yep. Yeah, minor league. Like the minor league, what do they call that though? Sort of like a practice squad. The minor leagues for the NFL, basically. It could work. It'll keep the UFL afloat. Maybe it'll get more people in there so they watch the players as they possibly go to the NFL or back to the NFL. and runs it up the middle, 3 yards and a first down. Got him. Fehervar on the run. This time gets some yards. Last time he was stuffed. Kill time and gain some yards. Yep. I don't think they'll go for a field goal. So you just got to worry about the Enthroners getting in the end zone. 5.5 left in regulation time. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you would like, because we got another game next, and we got the CFL tonight. NFL coming up in August, September. Same thing with college football. And when the UFL starts up again in February or March, we got that covered too. And throwing it deep, overthrown, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Enthroners. Going for it all, trying to get it to the end zone there. But nope, and no. It's going to Toth. Incomplete. You wouldn't mind the UFL being minor league for the NFL? Yeah, I think the NFL helping to push that as well would really strengthen that league too. So that is good stuff. Burn the clock, 2 to 3 minutes. Yep, 5:11 and counting. 5:11 and counting there, 1007. And they're at the 30-yard line of the Vikings. In the pistol. Takes a snap, hands it off. Gobbled up, loses 2. Boom, back to the 30 deuce. And the clock continues to tick away. Bing, 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 do. No points. What's up, Raider? On the vertical side, a blowout indeed. I said more than 30, and they are crushing them. 53 to 10, 43-point lead. It was somewhat close in the first half. It was, 26 to 10 at halftime. So it was only a 2-touchdown, 2-2-point conversion game, 2-score game. But the Enthroners have done nothing in the second half. No points. And throwing it up top. And did he make the catch as a flag down? I couldn't tell from my angle. But that might have been a catch. Let's go into Hamburger. Argo's going to win later today? I don't think so, Raider. I don't think so. Roughing the passer on the defense. Automatic first down. That should bring him to the 15. Oh, no. Holy crap. That catch is iffy. But we'll see where they spot the ball. Where do they have it? They have it at the 16-yard line. So they're calling no catch. And it's first down to the 16 going left to right for the Enthroners. Ruh-roh. The Phillies game. I thought you were going to see Fantastic Four there, District Nation. Takes a snap. Looking over the middle. Hits him with the 10. 5. All the way. Dancing into the end zone. Touchdown for the Enthroners. Garbage time. Touchdown. Cole dances into the end zone. And 6 points on the board. Garbage time points. 53 to 16. Man, oh man. So they're finally getting the end zone here in the second half. Because they had no points since halftime. And extra point coming. And no good. They have no kickers out there. No kickers in the European League of Football. So it stays 53 to 16. 53 to 16. Got about 200 views on the vertical and just over 200 views on the horizontal. Let me end the poll and see what is going on with that bad boy. Bang. All right. There we go. Week 12, all the teams are off next week. And people are excited to get to sleep in. 58%, 29% no football in the morning, and 12% say, whatever. Whatever. This is my United States of whatever. How many more minutes left? Yeah, it's 53-16. There's 4 minutes and 11 seconds left. It is a 37-point lead, 1007. 36-point lead. 37-point lead. 37 points. And kicks it away, returning it from about the 8-yard line, right to left, going up top, 15. And running back to the middle, to the 20. He's going down low, 25. He's got a hole, 30, 35, 40. Kicker coming over, gets a stiff arm to the face, but gets him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. The kicker saves the day. Jeez Louise. That was Dvorak on the return. Dvorak, glad to have you there, 1007. Anytime, this is what I do. And we got the Raiders and the Bravos next in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes of the next game. 2 first downs should be done. What do you have, over 30? You have over 30 points for the win for the Vikings. I don't remember what you had. Run to the middle for about 3 to the 46. So 43 to 46 for the Liedelbauer. And we're getting closer and closer to 3 minutes. We will have the 2-minute warning. I'll run to flip my food. And hopefully I have time to eat. Scarf the food. Maybe I'll get like 5-6 minutes before the next game. We'll see. Who knows? Otherwise, I'll have to eat during the game. 2nd and 7 for the Vikings. The stupid air horns in the ear. Oh, the dog plus 43.5. Ah, that's huge. And runs in the middle, huge hole. First down to the 44 of the Enthroners. Bang, first down Vikings. The missed extra point is making you nervous now. Oh, man. Plus 43.5. Yeah, that's a disaster. The Raiders over the Bravos. The Raider is calling it. All right. Good stuff there, Raiders. We'll see. We shall see. Should be one more play, then that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Unless they break through on a run, I don't think the Vikings will score. So they got to run a play. 5 on the clock. They're not even at the line. 4, 3, 2. Snap it. Don't get a delayed game and waste more time. And he gets it off. The refs were late on that. Runs to the middle inside the 40 to the 37. About 6-7 yards on the run there by Liedelbauer. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. Italian Bowl was in Toledo, Ohio last week. And now we're the 2-minute warning. I'll be back in a minute, people. Un momento. Alright. We might have a couple minutes to scarf some food. It is possible. Once the Vikings finish running out the time on this clock. Afraid of the long run. Yeah, if he breaks one through Liedelbauer, that might be a mess. You sent me a video on it to the Italian Bowl. The Italian Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. Alright, I'll have to check that out later there, Vince. Thank you. check it out later. Have to watch after the next game. I'm going to be crammed with football. I was hoping to be 15 minutes after the hour, but it's not. It's in 15 minutes. All right, so hopefully we end this in the next couple minutes. 2 minutes on the clock. If they get another first down, they should just be able to kneel it down. 2nd and 4, then the victory formation will come. Runs it up the middle, gets about 6 yards to the 30. First down. Now it should be victory formation for the Vikings. They usually kneel the game out of reach after the 2-minute warning. It should be coming. It should be coming as we got 90 seconds left in this bad boy. The Enthroners going to be dropping to 0-10, still winless on the season, and they'll probably lose the last 2 games as well. I already checked ahead. They're not winning. The Vikings going to be going to 9-1, further solidifying their bye week in the playoffs. Solidifying it. Yep, they will be kneeling it down. They got a minute. They called the timeout. They let the clock run down, and then the Vikings called 30-second timeout. Why are you wasting the time? Run the plays. I got food to eat, Vikings. What are you doing to me? Just go to the line and snap it, you silly fools. Ridiculous. So the Vikings calling a timeout with just over a minute left on first down. So dumb. We need a rest to kneel it down. Yeah, cool. And Enthroners are now going to call a timeout. What are you calling a timeout? Just kneel it down. Victory formation. You need a timeout. You don't need more water. You just need to kneel it down. Thanks coming out. Silly, silly, silly. All right. Putting that sheet away because that is done. We'll get ready for the Raiders and Bravos up in 13 minutes, which I got to scarf the food real quick. But all right. I don't know. They just got to kneel to be done. They're not in kneel down position yet. Hands it off down low to the 30, 25, driving to the 23-yard line. Stays in bounds. We're under a minute to play. Yeah, they should kneel it down. 2nd down upcoming. They don't need to run a play. Well, they don't need to do anything but kneel it down. But anyway, they gave it to Littlebaugh, had a chance to break it, and he does get about 70 yards. All right, so it's 2nd and 2. And they're not kneeling it down yet. They're at the 22.5-yard line. And hands it off again up the middle for a first down to the 20. Now they should kneel it down on the last play. 15. They didn't have to run the next play. It should be done. Littlebaugh, 10 seconds on the clock. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't have to run a play. 3, and 2, and 1. Done. It's official. 53-16 in the books for the Vikings. It's official. Done. Thanks for coming out, people. I'm going to shut it down. I got to come back in about 10 minutes and cover the Bravos and the Raiders. So I am going to go scarf my food. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate the love and support. But I will be back in 10 minutes. Thank you, Rhino Nation. See you guys in 10 minutes. Football all day, all week, all year. This is what we do. This is